What's up and welcome back, treyreacts families. I'm bringing out another special video today recommended by YouTube from the channel known as Andy Hoops, as the title of his video is called How an Unranked Player Defied All the Odds to Make the NBA. But without further ado, family, please don't forget to like, comment, as well as subscribe and turn on the post notification bell to my channel, as well as clicking the links as well as the play buttons that's going to be going throughout the video. But without further ado, family, I'm about to get straight into the video right now to show y'all my reaction. About to go small screen right here, slide me up here, big screen. Let's go. Again, shout out to Andy Hoops.
This is Keegan Murray. In 2020, his senior year of high school, he was a mediocre 3-star prospect who wasn't even recruited by any major schools. ESPN and other scouting outlets did not even rank him at all. Nobody outside of his home state of Iowa knew who he was. But in a few short years, he went from being a complete unknown to the biggest stage in basketball. In the 2022 NBA draft, he was selected as the 4th pick and cemented himself as one of the most coveted prospects of the class.
That's crazy.
But how did his value increase so much in such a short period of time? How did this unknown kid make this much progress so quickly? How's it going, folks? My name's Andy, and without further ado, this is the story of Keegan Murray. Born in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Murray spent most of his life there and was quite popular amongst his own community. Him and his family would routinely attend charity events, and because he was a local star, most of his town knew him. In his 4 years in high school there, he was even named All-Metro Player of the Year, but there was a problem. Despite his success on a local level, he never got the exposure that you need to join the conversation among the elite prospects in the nation. The public high school he attended, Prairie High School, had a fairly decent athletic program, but it didn't compare to the elite private schools that most top-tier prospects come from these days. For example, if you look at the top 5 picks of the 2022 draft, 3 of them attended private schools renowned for their athletics. One of them, Jabari Smith, attended a public school as well, but it had one of the best basketball programs in the nation, a school that scouts frequently visit and observe for potential recruits. Murray, on the other hand, was not granted the same resources as the others. His family knew this too. Hardly any schools were interested in him after his 4 years of high school. This is how he described it. Quote, "When I was in high school, I wasn't highly recruited. I had one offer from Western Illinois. For me, it was having that chip on my shoulder and knowing that the person across from me was not better than me. That was the mindset he had, mentality. But his hopes of making the NBA seemed like a lost cause, so his family decided to take a shot in the dark. They chose to enroll him into an extra 5th year, a postgraduate season at a different high school. It was at DME Academy in Daytona Beach, Florida. Now, DME is a private athletics training academy specifically designed to give athletes a chance at making the pros, when they otherwise would not have had the opportunity. This was a risky decision because, he was basically playing 5 years of high school ball, and he was already one of the oldest players of his grade due to having an early birthday. He would already be 20 years old before his freshman season in college. Anyway, his time at DME was a success. Crazy. Among a roster of talented players, Murray led his team in scoring with 22 points and 7.5 rebounds a game. Though he was still viewed as a 3-star athlete, so he remained unranked. However, there was a bright side, and it turns out it was the break that Murray desperately needed. So DME also played at a showcase called the Hoop Exchange Fall Festival, which got him and other DME athletes on the radar from college scouts. After that extra season, Murray got a call from the University of Iowa. This is what transpired, according to him. Quote, "That showcase helped us a lot. Our coach at DME told us he was on the phone with coaches for 3 straight hours after it was over. That opened up a lot of things. Iowa called and set up a visit for us. After they offered, I was kind of shocked at first, honestly. I had to have time to process that."
I'm not gonna lie, this
Iowa's
story
head
very
coach Frank
inspirational.
McCaffrey knew that the Murray family had a legacy there. Keegan's father, Kenyon Murray, also went there back in the 90s. His twin brother, Chris, also got a scholarship offer at the same time that Keegan did.
That's a
Some
blessing
might
right
call it
there.
nepotism, but in the world of pro sports, you gotta take every advantage you could get.
Exactly.
For him, it was his chance to prove to the world he could play and attract the attention of NBA scouts. For McCaffrey and Iowa, they got criticized for taking Murray in the first place because everyone thought he offered Murray a spot on the team in the first place because his father went there.
Coach Carter,
but they too had faith in him to prove the doubters wrong.
Run him out.
Above all else, Murray gave credit to his family for encouraging him to keep pushing forward. His family's incredibly tight, and his parents gave him all the support he needed to take his game to the next level, even when things were looking bleak when he had 0 scholarship offers not too long ago. However, Murray's time in Iowa started off a bit shaky. As a freshman, he was the team's backup forward, playing just 18 minutes a game. Iowa had a veteran-dominated team led by National Player of the Year, Luka Garza, who played the same position as Murray. So Murray was basically just relegated to being a rotational bench player. During that time, though, he kept his head down and continued to work. In the summer between his freshman and sophomore seasons, he worked harder than he's ever had. With a key focus on his three-point shots. Murray was never a prominent three-point shooter, but this improvement opened up his game greatly. He also credited his success due to his intense rivalry with his twin brother, who also happened to be on the team too. He stated, "Having him here has helped a lot. In the off-season, we'd come here, just the two of us, and work on being competitive. We played a lot of one-on-one. Just having him throughout my basketball journey has been incredible for me. We've just kept pushing each other our whole lives, and it doesn't stop here."
A1 brother right there.
One wise man said,
not gonna lie, that's an A1 brother. I have an older brother. I've had him featured in one of my videos. Go check out one of my videos that I did with them. It's called God's Did with the DJ Khaled album. But speaking from experience from having an older brother, I could relate a lot to it because, you know, I always wanted my brother to motivate and push me as far as I could go. But we're going to get straight back into the video right now.
In the last
Again, shout out to you, Andy Hoops,
pasting.
but you dig. So let's continue.
Murray also packed on 20 pounds and grew another inch over the summer, now being 6'9", 225 pounds. With Luka Garza graduating, the Hawkeyes needed a new player to take the reins. They needed a new star, and that's when Murray stepped in. When Coach McCaffrey observed him during practices, he knew it was time. He's ready. He's a confident kid. He stays within himself. Nothing seems to really rattle him at all. We worked hard in the off-season. He never tries to do the things he can't do on the floor. And so, in his sophomore season, everything came together. He gained the trust of his coach, and now he became the leader of the team. The leading scorer, the first option, Murray made the All-Big Ten first team, and was awarded the Big Ten tournament's most valuable player.
And he has solid points,
He looked like a completely different player from his freshman year. Not only did his confidence skyrocket, but he showed off everything he worked on over the summer. Murray's three-point shot, which I mentioned earlier, was very shaky and inconsistent, but in a single summer, he went from barely taking any threes to averaging nearly 5 attempts per game on 40% shooting. In the span of a single college season, Keegan Murray went from an unknown prospect to one of the most highly touted players in the country.
He got a nice spot up.
It did not stop there. The next stop was the NBA draft. Murray made history, becoming the highest draft pick in the history of the University of Iowa. He was pretty much a consensus top 10 pick in every single mock draft in the months leading up to it.
Wow.
When the Kings were on the board, they were firm in their belief that you should always take the best player available, regardless of fit or positional need. And for them, there wasn't any doubt that the best player available at their spot was Keegan Murray.
That's
he became the fourth pick of the draft, joining a roster that's in the beginning stages of a rebuild. But it's a roster stacked with young talent. All of them hopeful for a crack at the rotation. But with Murray's expansive skill set and versatile scoring ability, I think he'll have a good future ahead of him. Though there's still some questions regarding how his game will translate to the pros. One of the biggest uncertainties from the scouting reports I've read is, what position will he play? He's kind of a tweener, a combo forward. We knew that in college, but we've seen many combo forwards struggle to transition to the NBA. Because he doesn't have a true position, he might not fit into any particular role, at least early in his career. If I were to predict his NBA career, I think he's one of those guys who will have a slow start, and his success will depend a lot on how his team fits him into the rotation. Where will the Kings put him?
Yeah, but what
role
work
will they
ethic,
give him?
with this
The
work
Kings
ethic, I
haven't
think he
had the
will
most luck with their
succeed,
high
I'm not
draft
gonna
picks in the
lie.
last decade, but I feel like they're going in the right direction.
And one.
Anyway, that's all, folks. The story of Keegan Murray is an exceptional journey of a young man fighting against all odds to reach his dream. Very rarely do we ever see a player go from a 3-star athlete to the top of the draft board within a year. It's a feel-good story, and I don't want to be a downer, but to be honest, it's also so rare to see these type of late bloomers succeed. I want to see him do well, but the devil's advocate in me thinks that there's a reason that this guy wasn't on anyone's radar for a long time. The chip will always be on his shoulder, but perhaps
Most
Murray can
definitely.
break this trend. Anyway, that's all, folks. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section what you think about Keegan Murray. Where do you see his NBA career headed towards? Do you see him becoming a star fairly quickly, or will it take a while for him to develop? He is quite the older rookie too, starting his rookie year at the age of 22. Anyway, what do you think?
That's
Thank
not
you all so much
old.
for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and of
Making
course,
me
as
feel
always, I'll
old.
see you next time.
I got something to
Peace.
tell you at the end of this video. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of his video as well as going to be the end of my video. Again, family, if y'all watched the video all the way through, I love and appreciate each and every single one of y'all. But again, please don't forget to like, comment, as well as subscribe and turn on post notification bell so you never miss another upload of hearing my voice and seeing my face. And if you want to send me videos to react to or music to react to, send it to my reaction page right here at trey.reacts. If you want to be my friend and be my mutual as well on Instagram, follow me on my main page right here at treyreactstoo. And I'm on the road to 10K. I know on TikTok it's not that big of a social media site, whatever, but follow me on my TikTok page right here at trey303023. My business email increase is going to be right up above me. And like I just said, family, this video is very inspirational and very aspiring to the future generation of younger kids because, you know, not everybody can say that they came from nothing into something, especially being from a small town that he's from, especially in Iowa, to being able to become the 4th pick in NBA draft. I feel like he's going to be a rookie that everybody needs to watch and keep on their radar because it's a lot of sleepers. I know Ben Chiro is in the league right now, and I know he's putting up stat lines from, of course, you know, the summer league as well as in the preseason. But you know, sometimes that stuff can't phase out, and you never hear from him. Like, you got to even think about, like, I'm not gonna say the person is not putting up stat lines because he definitely did on his way in. But Zion was the main person that was a 1st round pick, and then all of a sudden he get injured for I think almost 2.5 years, and I think this is his 3rd season if I'm not mistaken, because him and Ja was in the same. Anywho, like I just said, you know, I don't see him fizzling out like how everybody is kind of marking him. So Keegan, if you do so happen to come past this video, I'm rooting for you, bro. I'm gonna be paying attention to more of your story. But like I said, it's me, your boy Trey Reacts, and I'm signing out. And also, I'm dropping a video as well on my birthday. So if y'all could please run that up too. That's gonna be next Thursday. So again, happy early birthday to me. And this has been your boy Trey Reacts, and I'm out. Peace.